Hey guys! Today I'm planning for August in my bullet journal, and as you probably saw in the thumbnail, my theme for this month is the burn book from Mean Girls. I spent a long time on the title page just because it was really fun to make it look like the original book, and I really wanted to doodle and draw. I spent about 20 minutes on the title page, which is very extra, but it was also very fun. So as you can see, I'm starting off by making the cutout lettering look that's on the actual burn book from the movie using a black pen. The reason I picked this theme for the month is, first of all, I've been really obsessed with the Mean Girls musical lately. Also, August is the month I go back to school, and I'm going to be a junior girl who has to report to the gymnasium. It was really fun, so I hope you guys enjoy how it turned out. You might be wondering why I've posted this video a lot earlier than usual, and that's because I filmed it and scheduled it a lot earlier than usual. I did this planning fairly early in July since I wouldn't be at home throughout the last couple of weeks of July, so I just planned earlier so that it would be all set up and ready to go by the time I got back for August. For that reason, I also didn't have a lot of the plans and events already set up. Instead, I made the template and will fill it in later when I come back and learn more about the timeline of back to school, and when I actually go back to school and get the information that I need. I've been using a pink colored pencil to draw in the texture of the burn book. The original one is fully pink with the black markings and texture, but I didn't want to color the whole page pink, so as a solution I used pink to create the texture and to give it the pink tint. It's been a while since I worked with color pencils, since during the school year I don't have that much free time, so I don't dedicate a lot of time to my own art projects on the side. One of my goals for the next school year is to start practicing more with traditional art forms that I used to be better at, as in drawing and painting and things that are physically in front of you, rather than digital art forms like photography, film/video, and design. Anyways, here is the completed title page. And now moving on to the planning setup portion. First, I'm using a black pen to write in the calendar for August. Then I'm using a thicker black pen to do the headers. I wanted to make the inside planning pages, quote unquote, the inside of the burn book, in the handwritten photo pasted in style that the actual burn book from the movie is. So for the titles, I wrote them in purposefully messy handwriting, and then I drew in these things that are meant to look like cutout pictures of icons that represent each title heading thing. As you can see, I have a video tracker and finance tracker pretty much the same as I usually have them. Then I'm repeating my 1 sentence a day thing that I did in July since I really liked doing this. I decided not to do a habit tracker in August since there's not really any particular habits that I really want to work on, and since I am going to be having a pretty dramatic life change in August, being that I'm going into a new school year, I kind of wanted to leave things more in the open and let myself decide on what was going on maybe later in the month or in September. I was going to do my tasks for the week setup, but then I realized I hadn't written in my events for the month. So I went back to my future log and summer planner to write in the events. Then I marked the dates with a pink colored pencil again, and now I'm setting up the tasks of the week. I divided the double page spread into 5 columns for the 5 weeks of August. I soon realized that having a to-do list column thing span over the center binding was a terrible idea and I should have thought farther ahead. Normally, I plan out a lot of the planning that I do. Kind of ironic that I plan for the planning, but this time it was just kind of go with the flow, and I messed it up, but that's okay because we can all learn from our mistakes, and hopefully you can learn from mine as well because writing over the binding was a real pain. I've been flipping back to a variety of planning setups, including my video plan and my summer plan. And now here are all of the 3 completed spreads. In total, this took me about 45 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more Plan With Me videos, I'll have them linked on screen and in the description. I upload new videos every Friday, and my Tumblr and Instagram are @studyquill if you'd like to check that out. See you next time!